Tonight on Kitchen Nightmares. You can't get any fresher than this.
Oh, look at that. That's all from the coast.
So why is everything in this restaurant frozen solid?
The fish is frozen, the prawns are frozen. This is a joke.
And when I dig deeper into this business, what I discover leaves me speechless.
This, to me, is a disaster. If you think I'm just going to come in and bite my lip, no.
And with only 5 days to fix it,
You've got to be kidding me.
Man, you're ripping people off.
this is one restaurant that might be beyond saving.
So, do we even bother staying? I've been coming to Bateman's Bay for over 20 years. I love this joint. It's got some of the best coastline in New South Wales and some of the best seafood.
The south coast of New South Wales. I love it. They don't call it the Oyster Coast for nothing. And Bateman's Bay is a chef's dream for the freshest seafood.
Look at this, fishing boats, oyster boats. I've done many a food festival down here. This place is stunning.
But the restaurant industry has had a tough few years here. The black summer bushfires, followed by the pandemic, have all been a disaster, and the whole community needs a break. I'm heading to Corrigan's Cove, 4.5-star seaside resort. But it's the restaurant that's in a shit ton of trouble, and owner Andrew has reached out for help.
Challenges for us have been the resort's making money, but the restaurant's not even breaking even. Quite a traditional, angry head chef that works for us here. He's the type of guy that's got a lot of experience. He's got about 30 years of experience and sort of just walks out in the middle of the service.
That then has major impact on the profit and major impact on the customer's experience.
So it seems head chef James doesn't mind a punch on.
It's a bit of a hot house in there, you know, the tempers flare and that kind of thing. Andrew, the owner, we sometimes have massive fights. It's a very volatile relationship.
And waitress Sasha will do anything to avoid him.
We can't really tell James like that his food was shit because he'll just get pissed. He'll get so aggro. You're treading on eggshells around him.
He's still here, and the only reason why he's still here is because we can't replace him.
Sounds like these guys are in a world of pain. We've got a massive job ahead of us.
A failing restaurant and an angry chef, bring it on.
Welcome, Colin. Thank you for coming.
Nice to meet you.
How was your trip?
Good, beautiful part of town. I love Bateman's Bay. Been coming here for 20 years.
Yeah, okay.
I love the seafood down here. Like the oysters, some of the best oysters in New South Wales are down here.
I agree. I hope you can get some here.
Well, that's why I'm here. All right, well, let's have a look around then.
Yeah, sounds good.
So we've got a resort that's bringing in the books and a restaurant that's not.
This is the restaurant.
Internal part for winter, external al fresco for summer and spring.
And the beach just over here.
Yeah, about 200 metres there. That's Corrigan's Beach Reserve.
Okay, so the place isn't exactly shabby, but what the is this?
What do we have here?
We've got a thing called a dining dome.
An igloo in Bateman's Bay. Something you don't see every day, is it?
No, it's definitely not. No, it's the first time.
And should never be seen again, mate. Anywho, I want to find out more about this angry chef.
How's the relationship with the chef then?
My relationship with the chef is good.
Is it?
Yeah, my relationship with the chef is good. With all my staff's good, actually.
Really? Does he get on with you? Same, do you all get on?
Yeah, I believe we do, yeah.
I'm a bit at odds what's going on here. In the car, it's a very different Andrew to the one I've just met.
We've got a traditional, angry head chef that works for us here. The only reason why he's still here is because we can't replace him.
I get here, everyone's harmonious, we all get on, we're one great team. It's all roses in the garden if you talk to him. Are you telling me everything? Because, like, if it's a harmonious team and dush, we're all getting on and everything's great and, you know, it should be really far and better than it is, shouldn't it?
Yep.
Do you hear that? That's the bullshit alarm. It's ringing loud and fast.
Still, I haven't met the angry chef yet. I'm looking forward to this.
Hey, guys. Jaden, James, Colin, Vasney.
Hello, mate. How are you, mate? Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
Hi, chef. Good?
Yeah, everything good.
No horns yet.
So how long have you been in the industry?
I've been doing it for about 20 years.
Yeah. So what's the style of the menu?
style, I guess, modern bistro, steaks, seafood.
So why would I be here?
Basically, to kind of just a complete menu change.
So menu-wise, what would you say is the problem?
Probably not enough variety.
Do you think if the resort is a 4.5 star, would the food reflect that?
Look, I would say, yeah, 3.5 to 4. Yeah, it's good quality, it's fresh.
If the food is so good, why isn't the restaurant making a profit? My bullshit alarm is getting louder.
So do you agree?
I do. I reckon he's spot on.
I think there's more to this than meets the eye. I'm going to have to do a little bit of digging because we're not getting the full truth here.
If there's one thing that can't give off the smell of bullshit,
You a drink to start you off?
surely it's the food. Well, I hope so anyway.
So what's your role here?
I'm a waitress and receptionist.
A waitress and a receptionist.
Yes.
And do you like working here?
Yeah, I love it. It's great. I really enjoy this job. My boss is really good as well.
Hey, did he tell you to say that?
No, he's actually a really good boss.
Why do you keep looking over there?
No,
Oh, I see Andy on the reception. Don't look over there. If, say, right, I'm a customer, what's the food like?
I like the food here. I'll actually eat here myself.
What do you order?
The linguine. That's my favourite.
Oh, the fresh prawn linguine.
Yes, it's very yummy.
Is it fresh?
I think our seafood's frozen.
You gotta be joking. With the ocean just across the road.
Do you tell customers that when they...
No.
Is that not like a little white lie?
Yeah.
It's just blatantly obvious that everyone knows the seafood is frozen and it's a joke. If you look at where we are, I can smell the sea from here. It's not funny at all. I'll have the prawn linguine.
Oh, taking my suggestion?
Yeah, I'm listening to you. If I was to bring, like, my friends here, what would impress them?
The seafood tower.
Oh, the tower. Seafood tower.
There's a lot of food on it. It's like 3 giant plates of food on this tower.
What's that cost? $159.
Yeah.
Let's order that.
You want to get the seafood tower?
I want to taste the freshness of the
Okay.
seafood.
Is that the order, sir?
There's a seafood tower.
Of course.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I can tell from talking to Sasha, she's been worded up. Every time I ask her a question, she's looking over her shoulder to see Andrew, and he's watching from the desk. Like, I can feel the eyes burning in the back of my neck. She's good because she lets her guard down, and she tells us the real story. So hopefully, James will let us tell us the real story, and then Andrew will eventually tell us the real story.
I think it'll all be good. I'm looking forward to it. No pressure at all.
The prawn garlic linguine.
Read out what that says.
Fresh prawn, garlic, and chili linguine. Well, it's yummy.
It's yummy.
It's good. It's yummy.
Okay, thank you.
Enjoy.
How's it look? Was it the pasta?
Yeah, that was the
First one.
linguine.
Get in my tummy.
So we're looking at $28 for a fresh prawn pasta. And fresh prawns, my ass. It's a very depressing dish. Like, just boiled pasta with frozen prawns.
How was it?
I thought it was bland. I thought it was tasteless. It's not seasoned.
Sorry about that.
If I was by the sea and I came here, you know, with my wife or on a date or whatever,
Yep.
I'd be pretty pissed off.
Okay, I'll take that back to the chef and I'll let him know about that.
Will you?
Yeah, I promise I will.
Right, okay, because I trust you.
If James has a temper, I'm gonna put it to the test and see how he reacts to my bad feedback.
He didn't like it.
Didn't he?
No. He said it was very bland.
Bland.
Yeah.
Okay. All good.
I'm not hearing a peep out of James. This is not what Sasha told me in the video.
We can't really tell James like that his food was shit because he'll just get pissed.
I'd love a smoke right now.
Getting dark, huh? We've got one dish left. This is the one that could save the night. $159 for this seafood tower. Signature dish, I might be wrong. Could blow me away. But I haven't been wrong yet.
Okay.
Whoa,
The seafood tower.
wow, that's as tall as you.
I told you there was a good variety.
Are the oysters fresh?
Yes, they are.
Wow.
They are.
You're surprised as well. So this is Corrigan's signature dish. Last hope of the day. I'm telling you now, there's no hope. Do you know why? What's Bateman's Bay famous for? It's bleeding oysters, right? They're pre-chucked. You know those ones you buy in the shop that they're already chucked? There's no juice. Like, the best part of an oyster is when you chuck it, you've got that little bit of seawater and the freshness of the sea. Look how bad that is. Like, look at that for an oyster. They don't, how lazy is that? You haven't even chucked your own oysters, and they come from there. Lobster. That's frozen. That's terrible. Lobster's meant to be sweet. Lobster's meant to be luxurious. It's meant to be an extravaganza. You order a lobster, it's a big event. The only thing fresh on that's pineapple. The fish is frozen, the prawns are frozen, the squid is frozen, the bug is frozen, the lobster's frozen. The oysters aren't even chucked by the people here. They're dried out, and the prawns are frozen. So what do you get for $160? 3 plates of disappointment, that's what you get. I don't care how nice your rooms are, because this is a joke. Absolute joke. Andrew.
Yes, I can help you.
All right, how do you think that went?
Oh, not that well, apparently.
Mate, I'd give that a 1 out of 5.
Seriously?
Seriously, I mean, how long did it take you to chuck them?
We don't chuck them.
You buy them already chucked?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't we?
They're
These
shit.
they're delivered daily.
Yeah, but they're absolute shit.
I need to speak to the supplier about it then.
What they do with them is they chuck them and then they wash them under a tap.
Yes, correct.
By
I've seen
law,
that.
whereas a chucked oyster, you don't have to wash it under a tap.
Yep.
There's no juice, there's no seawater,
Yep.
there's no mineral content, so you've washed away any flavour or dignity that the oyster had.
Yep.
Now do you get where I'm saying?
I do, yeah, that makes more sense. It's got more flavour, obviously.
Well,
if you chuck it yourself.
That's what you got into the business for, was to give flavour, no?
Yeah.
Do you think that is better than a freshly shucked oyster?
Of course not. But it's just a more convenient. The shucking fresh oysters, it takes a while.
Yeah.
And it takes a bit of skill.
You're a skilled chef.
Are you skilled?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes?
You're right.
Are you or are you not?
I am, yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Back yourself on this one.
Yeah.
And like, this is only the tip of the iceberg, and this is the red flag of you're from an area that does Bateman's Bay oysters.
Yep.
Why has everything become convenient? Whose fault is that?
Well, it's an accountability of all of us together, I'd say, as a team. But it's not a concern. My question is the quality going to outweigh, obviously, the cost of the labour?
If you say to me you're charging $159 for a signature dish, frozen tower, everything on that's frozen.
Except the oysters.
And the oysters are washed under a sink.
Yep.
Fresh prawn linguine. What's
Yep.
fresh about the prawn?
Fresh frozen.
Well, that's frozen. Like a
But
fish.
it's fresh frozen,
Well, then
that's what it is.
Well, then a fish finger is fresh frozen.
But that's how they advertise it, Colin.
But it's frozen. You're telling me you can get no fresh fish in this town?
Well, I believe it could be really difficult to get fresh fish in this town.
It's very rare. I'm speechless. And tonight, this takes the biscuit.
Andrew is off with the fairies. My bullshit alarm is telling me James isn't the one to blame.
Whose idea is this to put all this on the menu?
The menu is controlled by myself.
So it's your fault?
Yeah. I don't play in the blame game, mate, but I'll definitely take the accountability.
I don't think we're getting the real story of the way Andrew deals with the chef or the product or the restaurant.
I'm starting to think Andrew's invited me here to get his mates on some free publicity.
This, to me, is a disaster. Like, if you think I'm just going to come in and bite my lip, no.
If he wants publicity, I'll give him publicity.
Hello, how you going?
I'm calling bullshit. And service tonight is where I'm ringing the bell.
Hey, you can't be happy serving that.
Of course not.
I think you're getting thrown under the bus. That's what I think.
Oh, by old mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. The blame game. That's him, like.
Well, apparently he doesn't do the blame game.
Yeah, right.
To your face.
Yeah.
Is he making you use that crap?
Yeah, I mean, that's just how it is and how it has been.
So Andrew orders frozen product, leaving James set up for failure.
The cracks are starting to show. You can see the boys ain't happy serving the food. I feel sorry for James because he knows better and he's been made to do it.
Are we going to cook the food for the customers? Sorry.
Yeah.
Can we do that?
Yeah, we're doing it.
Is that all right?
Yeah, I've started.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just waiting on it to defrost.
Yeah. Wait for it to defrost. Yeah. Good on you.
Fresh frozen.
Yeah, McDonald's is fresh frozen, mate.
I've never spent $160 at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Mate, that Andrew's a piece of work, I tell you. He's got an answer for everything. Do you know what?
I actually don't agree with a few things very strongly.
Someone commented like oysters, like they could fresher.
He wants us to shuck them.
Yeah, right.
Doesn't work.
Ridiculous, yeah.
That's why I said no to him.
It's like an aquarium, isn't it? Fish and water. The prawns are from Vietnam. The barramundi's from Vietnam. Everything's frozen. Don't worry about it. It's all right. Mate, you're ripping people off.
Sell.
$160, and he doesn't bat an eyelid. He doesn't care what goes out. Are you sure that's defrosted? Have you checked it?
Yeah.
Huh? Just check it again, yeah.
Pretty defrosted.
Is it defrosted?
I reckon it's slightly not defrosted.
It's slightly not defrosted. Get rid of it, mate. Mate, that is so...
Don't tell me
Mate,
about
that is
it.
so bad, huh? Mate, I feel for the people paying $160 for that.
Yeah, tell me about it.
You probably put them through the dishwasher, you get a better result. Needs to be poached. Right, let's send the tower up.
Uh-huh.
Okay, there's this one.
Lovely. Enjoy.
So you can tell the oysters are not fresh.
The oysters should be fresh.
Hello.
How are you, mate?
How's your tower?
Well, it looks good.
It looks good.
Do you like lobster?
Love, we love everything.
Oh,
All of
Do you know where that came from?
where?
The freezer, and then into the sink. And it's been defrosting in the sink all day.
Well, that's no good.
They were bought unchucked, or they were already open, and they were washed under a sink.
Oh, really?
They were frozen as well. That's frozen.
Oh, is it?
That's frozen.
Oh, really? No good.
That's frozen.
Coming up,
Bill's complaint.
She's a setup, by the way.
Andrew's in damage control.
I think you want to prove to me that everyone loves it. Everything's frozen. You should just open an ice cream shop.
And when he's exposed, will he fess up?
You gotta be kidding me.
I've been called in to help Corrigan's Cove resort restaurant in Bateman's Bay.
This is a joke.
After eating prawns that have travelled 7,000 k's from Vietnam,
Fresh prawns, my ass.
I've got a bad brain freeze.
Do you know where that came from? It's been defrosting in the sink all day.
Because owner Andrew's so tight, he won't even spring for anything fresh.
Well, I believe it can be really difficult to get fresh fish in this town.
But what's worse, I'm getting a feeling he's telling me porky pies is a PR stunt.
My relationship with the chef is good.
Is it?
Yeah, my relationship with the chef is good. With all my staff's good, actually.
Quite a traditional, angry head chef. The only reason why he's still here is because we can't replace him.
If I'm going to uncover the real story, I'll need to keep digging.
Food police.
Detective Colin.
So what dish is this one?
That's the linguine, prawn linguine.
Is that the fresh prawn linguine?
Yeah. Fresh frozen, mate.
Fresh frozen. What's fresh frozen mean?
No, I guess they freeze it on the boat when get it or something, I don't know.
Is that you guys you came up with that, or is that Andrews?
What do you think?
I know exactly what I think.
Yeah, of course.
We have the prawn linguine.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Enjoy. Thank you.
Is everything okay?
I don't normally do this, but the really wasn't good at all.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I can take it back and I can get them to make you another meal.
And I just couldn't eat it.
She wasn't happy.
What came back? The prawn pasta?
Yeah.
What's wrong with it?
Too oily and not enough garlic.
Okay. No. I can't believe one came back. Like for the.
I've
never seen it.
It's like the
before.
oysters,
Yeah.
same thing. It's just, they're mysterious.
Yeah, very mysterious.
She made something up. There was a complaint. He put some pressure on her. And she said, she says it's fine, but I'll never order
Bye.
it again.
Have a nice night and never come back. She's a setup, by the way.
Yeah, definitely.
So Andrew thinks this customer's a plant. There's only one bullshit artist here, and it's not me.
Hey. So, I believe you think that the prawn dish coming back is a sale.
No, I don't, mate. No, I didn't never
Well,
say
that's
that.
what you said.
No, I didn't. I said to you that the chef said, they never get a complaint about it. So the chance that we've sold probably nearly 800 prawn linguinis, and Lucy had one last night, said it's one of the best pastas she's had.
Let's see if they know me,
I've
right?
asked them.
Well,
The
let's
customer.
Yeah.
I've asked her. I've already done
She
it.
knows me.
Oh, no, you can ask her, but I've asked her. Go.
Excuse me, sorry to interrupt. So, have we ever met before?
No, we haven't.
Right, so I've never worded you up on a prawn pasta or a...
I've seen you on telly, that's all.
Oh, okay. So this is the owner, Andrew.
Hi.
So he seems to think that I've set up your dish going back.
Actually, no set up at all. Honestly, I can't even remember the last time I've been anywhere where I haven't been able to eat a meal.
Yeah, okay.
So what was wrong with it?
Wasn't fresh. Wasn't fresh ingredients.
Now, hand on heart, did I say anything?
No, not at all.
Did any of our team or anything say anything?
No, I won't say anything.
I'm not setting anyone up there.
Yeah, I don't think you are. I don't know why he said that.
That Andy and God, I thought they were going off. Weren't they? Colin and Andy. Oh, were they? Andy not willing to admit anything.
Are we going to do this, or are we just going to...
No, we won't.
Because
I just wanted to speak my mind.
I think you want to prove to me that everyone loves their... Everything's frozen.
Well, yeah, and that's what
You
we're
should just
talking
open
about.
an ice cream shop. Like,
No,
everything's frozen. Do you know what fits in with the meat in the freezer and everything and the frozen fish? Do you know what actually matches with all that?
What's that?
Igloo.
Yeah, yep.
He's scrambling now. He's shitting himself.
I just had to get away, that's all.
Yeah.
Andrew's oblivion to there's a problem. He thinks I'm stitching him up. I'm telling people to bring back food. Look at him skulking around like a little cockroach. Every time I look, he's on the floor looking up at me. Mate, I went straight to the table. The woman said the food is shit and I won't be back. I think I'm starting to tire on Andrew, am I?
Well, it kind of looks that way.
I think he's starting to get a bit over the fastenage, isn't he? I think Andrew thought I was here to showcase him and his business and how good his resort is and how good his restaurant and his food is. And I think now the cogs are starting to click in his head and he's in a world of pain.
I mean, the good thing is we can always just default back and just do a couple of new menu items that are more profitable.
He is regretting me ever walking through the door now.
After an explosive first night at Corrigan's restaurant, I've called the staff in early for a debrief.
Hey guys, can I get all the staff? Kitchen as well.
Enough bullshit from Andrew. I'm putting all my cards on the table, and I'm gonna force some honesty out of him. The PR stunt stops here.
All right, here's the deal. The way this works is we're here to help you. We're here to fix a few things, tell a few truths. Now, let me show you the problem we're not addressing.
Sure.
To me, it's the elephant in the room.
Quite a traditional, angry head chef that works for us here, who's caused a few issues throughout the company.
What's your relationship like with Andrew?
Quite volatile. Sometimes have massive fights, and I don't feel he's like supporting me.
The only reason why he's still here is because we can't replace him.
That's the real problem. That's what I got sent to my office.
Yep.
That's why I came here. Since I've been here, Andrew, do you think I've seen the real Corrigans? Because it's a little bit like, I think, Stepford Wives going on. Everyone's happy and holding hands. In that one, you said you'd get rid of James, only you can't because there's no one else to step into the job.
There's not.
So that's not really trusting your staff, is it?
Yeah, but there's not anyone to step.
How do you feel about that, James?
Pretty shit, to be honest. Like, how would anyone feel? But the only reason you're still here is we can't get another chef.
Have we been lied to while we've been here? Do you have a volatile relationship with your head chef?
We don't. At the moment, we don't. We haven't had one for quite a while, but we've had issues in the past.
Now the cat's out of the bag.
The reason we're pissed off is either we got lied to come here and maybe do some sort of a PR stunt or whatever, or shine the place in a shining light.
That's bullshit.
Well, I'm trying, like, it's like I'm banging my head off a wall. Like, it's not like I don't run restaurants, I don't work in this world,
get that.
right?
Yeah, I get that.
You don't get it, because I'm telling you, and then you're fobbing me off again.
Our agenda's not changing. If you guys want to pull the show, you know, we'll be upset, very upset. That'll be devastating, but the agenda stays the same for me to the end. Yeah, OK. Thanks, guys. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Andrew is still wiggling his way out of it in denial, which is ludicrous. He just won't admit what he's done.
Lights, camera, action.
And I still think there's huge problems here.
Bit of a stab in the back, really. You know, I didn't know that I was one step away from being replaced.
So do we even bother staying? Or do we go?
What an introduction to Corrigan's Cove Resort. Starting with an owner I suspect is using me as a PR stunt.
The reason we're pissed off is either we got lied to come here and maybe shine the place in a shining light.
That's bullshit.
I've been sold an angry, dysfunctional chef, when all I see is a poor guy forced to cook frozen seafood.
This is a joke.
So Andrew can save a few bucks.
Is the quality going to outweigh, obviously, the cost?
I'd be happy to walk away from Andrew, but I'm not going to walk away from a fellow chef who needs my help.
So head chef James has basically had his balls taken away. He's not allowed to do the ordering. That's very demeaning as a head chef. You're not allowed to run your own kitchen. Like, I can sort of feel James's pain. So today, I want to reignite his passion, show him what real fresh produce tastes like again, because I think he's forgotten. Morning.
Hey, g'day, lads.
G'day, g'day.
We'll have a little look what we got here, eh?
Got the chef on.
Careful.
Wow, look at this.
Yeah.
So how far was this caught offshore, lads?
5 or 6 nautical mile.
We got beautiful flathead. Look, it's still. That's not frozen. That's rigger.
That one there you've got is a tiger flathead.
Yeah.
And that's a blue spot flathead.
That is a beautiful
As a
fish.
chef, going on that boat, it's like a busman's holiday. You know, this is what we live for. This excites me. Never mind James. That is a smorgasbord of local fresh fish that's just on the doorstep. That's all from the coast. Even I was shocked what's local here. Hey, I'd love to live down here. Just give them a list of what you've got on your menu, fish-wise.
OK, well, we've got barramundi.
Where do we get that from?
Vietnam. We got prawns.
From Vietnam?
From Vietnam, yep. And lobster, of course, which is...
Frozen.
Yeah, frozen from Brazil, I believe.
So all the fish on the menu is not from here. How does that fly?
That's one of the problems in the industry, is competing with imported product, whether it be from, as you say, Asia or even New Zealand. All this comes from just outside the marine park, which is on our doorstep.
And that's all there, so there's no excuse to be using a frozen product.
Absolutely.
Has this sort of got you inspired, seeing this?
I love it, yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, it really is. I love it, you know.
See, that's the first time I've heard you say I love it.
I do love it.
I'm happy about it,
course,
but there is a chef in there.
Of course, of course.
So the whole thing is, if Andrew doesn't cop on, tweak what he's doing, he's going to be known for selling frozen fish, and now that his chef's getting enthused, he'll be gone. He'll have no chef, and he'll have just boxes of frozen fish. Look at this. It's nice and romantic.
Yes, it is.
I think last night James was a little bit beaten down. He'd sort of given up. And then today, the veil has been lifted.
But I want to know what's led to the big fella losing his mojo.
What did you say yesterday? You had an accident?
Yeah, mate, I was actually kind of running late for work. It was Christmas Eve, driving about 100 Ks, actually, and the car's veered into, like, there's a bridge and there's, like, a concrete metal support, and was in hospital for like a couple of weeks. Very lucky to be alive, eh?
So, and how did that affect you?
Oh, it was full on. Like, you just can't work, you can't do anything. Like 6 months at home. Yeah. You know, so it was pretty shit, to be honest. So I've come back to Corrigans, and it's down to just slip so much.
Yeah, I could see how that would break it. If you're feeling that way and then they're making you do shithouse food.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. That's not going to help you either, is it?
No.
So the little changes that I'm saying, at least that's a little bright light in everything happening.
Absolutely, like getting the chef mojo back.
Yeah,
you know.
You got to look after yourself. Look at this.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Thanks, mate.
Do you think Andrew really wants to change?
Well, no. He's set in his ways. Heard him talking last night. Labour, he's just afraid of Labour, more cost.
Is like a bit tight with money, being a businessman.
It's kind of week-to-week hours as well. You'll close the restaurant if it's not busy. I'm not full-time.
You're not even on salary. What's that about?
Yeah, Sluggy doesn't want to have a head chef.
And you've got a baby coming.
Yes.
And so they close the restaurant, you don't get paid.
Mm-hmm.
Mate, that would piss me off. No, that would piss your wife off.
I'm kind of shitting it a bit, you know, with the baby coming.
So the whole thing about not having enough money, it's bullshit. Andrew is making money in the resorts. That should be put back into the restaurant. And then I've got a chef who's not even on a salary, who's having a baby. That is all types of wrong. I'm pretty pissed off, mate. Do you realise how down your chef is?
Like, he's been down for a long time,
Yeah,
mate.
an accident. A chef who's having a baby.
Yep.
He's running a kitchen where he's not allowed to do the costing. He doesn't do the menus. That's, like, so disheartening. Well, why are we here at this stage where you're saying you've only got a head chef because you can't replace them, but then he doesn't know that?
He should have known it.
Well, did you tell him?
No, I didn't. The truth is, I didn't. That's why he was quite shocked. I've got his back. He knows I've got his back.
Well, I wouldn't think that watching that.
I've tried my best with Andrew. But if there's going to be real change, James is going to have to fight his corner too.
Okay, mate.
Have you got 5 minutes?
Yeah.
I just want you to have trust in me. That conversation I had with him was,
what you told me.
if James's attitude got worse, and worse, I would have no other option other than to replace him.
Yeah?
That's what I said. You know what I mean? That's the truth.
I mean, I got to admit, man, I've been really struggling lately.
Yeah.
Living on $6.50 a week, it's tough. I'm going to need, like, a bit more cash.
In Bateman's Bay, head chef James's mojo is in the dumps.
I'm not full-time.
You're not even on salary.
I'm kind of shitting it a bit, you know, with the baby coming.
I'm pretty pissed off, mate. Do you realise how down your chef is?
I've forced boss Andrew to listen to James.
I've been really struggling lately.
Yeah.
Living on $6.50 a week, it's tough. I'm going to need, like, a bit more cash.
If James can take back control of the kitchen, the restaurant might have a real future.
I feel like we've taken the first step, for sure, because we've kind of talked in a franker manner than we have in a long time. I'm ready for a complete reset.
So the ice is broken between these two.
All right, James.
Now it's time for James to discover his mojo.
Flathead, some prawns. So I've got a great little dish, I think.
We're going to work up a special for tonight's service. Poached flathead in prawn bisque.
I got some fish bones here. You're going to go straight in the pot. I'm going to make a fish stock, bit of onion, bit of celery. So that goes in. So that's going to come to the boil. So while the fish stock's on, we're working on the next process, which is the prawns.
Okay.
We're going to use the prawns in the dish. We're going to poach them.
Yep.
But rather than throw away the shells, we're going to make a sauce out of it. Do you look after that?
It's simple, there's no waste. Uses local seafood ingredients, which didn't travel frozen from Vietnam.
Nice and hot.
Yeah,
That's what's going to give you the caramelisation on the shells. So what I do now is I'll add the lemongrass, the ginger, there's some lime leaves. Smell that, yeah?
Yeah, the aromatic is really beautiful.
We got our fish stock. Get all that in. You got your tomatoes. So that's going to give you a bit of body in the stock.
Yep.
So we're going to bring that to the boil, about 10 minutes, and then we're ready to cook the fish.
We've got to get a fresh flathead that we bought from the trawler down the road.
And what we're going to do is we're going to poach that in the stock. Get a plate, just warm it up a bit.
If we can prove to Andrew not only that it tastes better than the frozen crap and it's cost effective, he might finally realise fresh is best.
We got our prawns. And that's it.
Wow.
Like, that is a seafood dish by the sea.
Speaks for itself, really.
All right. Andrew!
How you going, guys?
Hey, Andrew.
Have a little taste. Grab a fresh prawn there.
Smells nice. Beautiful. Great stock.
So that could be an easy dish for us to put on.
And it's cheaper. You've made the stock from the shells.
From shells, yeah.
So rather than throw them in the bin.
And that's the way we're going to get food costs down, obviously,
yeah.
because we're using the body of the...
But as well as that, everything's local, everything's fresh. That's the sort of drawing card that we're working on here.
Definitely.
So tonight, we're going to put it on the menu and we're going to see how the locals like it.
Did you guys want to sit inside? Yeah, of course.
Specials give chefs a chance to flex their creative muscle.
Well done.
I'm hoping tonight will reignite James's passion when he sees the customers react.
Okay.
So tonight we have a dinner special.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you? Do you spiel?
But the waitstaff have got to sell it first.
It's a locally sourced, fresh flathead served with a prawn bisque on couscous with prawns.
Well done. So the special came off the trawler this morning. Not only is it delicious, but you're supporting local.
I'll have the flathead special.
Lovely.
So 2 of the fish specials.
Yes, please.
Oh, 2 fish special, guys. Beautiful. Fish going on, so...
The special, of course you can.
Beautiful, look at that.
Very happy with the fish that James just cooked. He's tasting it. He's enthused. You can see a little bit of a spring in his step already. When we get rid of all the other crap, you imagine the change it's going to be?
Mwah.
The fish special.
Yeah, thank you.
Show as well.
That's good, that's mate. The sauce was amazing. There wasn't anything left when I finished with it. It was probably one of the best I've had. I love flathead, but they did it really well.
I really like it.
Would you come back and order that again?
Absolutely.
Delicious.
It is beautiful.
I don't normally eat fish, but I have to say it's very, very good.
The fish has gone off, hasn't it?
How many more have you got on?
We got 1 on now.
How many you sold?
About 7, yeah, so far.
Do you know what? Do you know why it sells? Because it sells itself.
Freshness.
It's local,
of it,
you've got the story, you picked it off the boat.
Yeah.
And you know what? You're not lying. It's fresh, and it actually tastes bloody good.
Yeah.
Tonight was a big success, but I need to be convinced Andrew will fully commit to this new fresh is best attitude. And if he doesn't come round, I'm not going to relaunch the restaurant.
So today I need Andrew to fess up to his wrongs, that he's the main problem in the business, and he needs to relinquish power to James and let him do his job. Morning. So have you had a chance to process what I've been saying the last few days?
I have. Yeah, I have.
Fresh food.
Yep. I felt a lot better about the whole thing after last night. I felt a lot more positive, a lot more optimistic.
People were enthused. People loved the actual dish. Locals loved it. A point that was raised yesterday that this could be used as a publicity sort of stunt.
Yep.
And did you bring me here for publicity?
As a percentage, I did. A very small percentage, I did. There was definitely a motive there.
Well, can you see why I was pissed off?
I can.
Because I think when I leave, everything will just slip back to what it was.
I don't believe it will. I don't believe it will.
So who do you blame for the failing restaurant?
I blame myself because I'm fully responsible for it.
For frozen fish, prawns, everything from Vietnam being sold to your customers.
Yes.
And what about another responsibility of a chef who was here, who's now here?
Yep. And I've been proactive and we've talked about it in length. And we have a plan moving forward.
So you're taking full responsibility?
I do. There's no one above my
Good, because you know what? I'm blaming you too. You're the problem. Do you know what? Because it comes from the top. You need to stop being such a tight ass, take the budget from there, and start putting it in here. What I need is a commitment from you that you're going to commit to everything I said, to pay the chefs a salary, buy fresh fish, source of product, or otherwise I can't help you.
I'll commit to it. You got my word.
All right.
God's honour.
All right. Be careful, you might struck down.
Good on you, mate.
Still to come.
So there's a lot on the line tonight. It's because you're relaunching a reputation.
Fresh is back on the menu.
Need to pick up the pace, boys. Let's go, come on, let's go.
But will the kitchen balls it all up?
This is the iceberg that's going to hit the ship. If we don't get this right, this could send the whole joint down.
After 3 frustrating and truly weird days at Corrigan's Cove restaurant,
a fresh prawn there,
I think I'm starting to get owner Andrew over the line with this fresh is best message.
Beautiful. Great style.
Head chef James has got his mojo back, and he's pushed for better pay and responsibility.
Yeah, it's a milestone.
And tonight, we're going to relaunch Corrigans as the best seafood restaurant in Bateman's Bay, with a fresh menu to back it up.
Come on.
Oh, wow. Oh, God.
Oh, that was
wow,
good.
That was
my goodness.
amazing, yeah. Oh, it's amazing, huh?
So let's have a little run through. We got our oysters, we got our little blinis, we got our tapenade, and then we got a smoked salmon, like classic. Local cuttlefish that we've seen on the boat, remember?
Yeah, amazing.
Then we got the reputation maker, your fruit de mer. Look with your eyes how fresh and vibrant that looks, as opposed to your old seafood tower.
That does look fresh.
So we've got our albacore tuna, we've got our 2 types of oysters, we've got our pickled mussels and our fresh prawns. All local, on the doorstep. It's always been here. It's about going down there every day, seeing what's on order or what's coming up that week. Yeah. You're putting in your order, yeah?
Beautiful.
All right, so all that's left to do is taste it.
Oh, you beauty.
Oh, that looks so dangerous.
Does look fantastic.
Jump in, come on.
Oh, take that. My God.
That's a winner.
Yummy.
That's unbelievable, actually.
So tonight's the relaunch, so I'm a little bit nervous because you're relaunching a reputation as well, yeah? So we get one chance at it to get it right. Kitchen's got to be on form, floor's got to be on form, and work together at the same time, yeah?
Yep.
Can't wait.
Yeah. That's good. Let's get on the same page. All right, James, let's go to kitchen, shall we?
Sounds good, mate. Yeah.
I'm a bit worried about James, and the other chefs in the kitchen are a little bit green because they haven't been shown anything before. Okay. So today is like a baptism of fire.
Yep, plate them up.
So what you want to do is push your knife down. Yeah, push it down, go. That's it, good boy. Good boy. See that, James?
Oh, I knew you'd shine at it, mate.
So now you've learned a new skill. You're not just standing defrosting crap in the sink, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, look, you're skulking around. Come here.
Show me your shucking.
From one shucker to another.
Yeah, that's right. How long is that taking you, Courts?
Not too long.
That took him 4 minutes.
Really? Yeah. That's good, man. Is that your first time?
Andrew's having a little poke around the kitchen. He's still worried about wages. I can see the cogs in his head. He wants fresh produce, so he says, but I think he's more worried about what it's going to cost to get the produce on the plate. I can see him slipping back. So there's a lot on the line tonight. First impressions. You only get one first impression. So tonight, you guys are the face, right? The minute they walk in, you're representing basically the whole of Bateman's Bay. You're representing the suppliers and the locals. So when they come in, welcome them, and then you're telling them, you're local, it's fresh, it's from the boat. This is like the chef went down, he's seen where the cuttlefish was. So, yeah, you know where we're going? You know the spiel we're going? I think we're ready, team. 5-star service, huh? High five. Don't leave me hanging, don't leave me hanging, don't leave me hanging, don't leave me hanging.
I'm feeling confident with the front of house staff.
Have we got enough of everything, yeah?
But less about the kitchen.
We still need to roast potatoes and all that.
This prep time before service is crucial to the relaunch of Corrigan's reputation.
Get your potatoes on. So I keep reiterating, go through your prep for later on tonight, because we can't run out of anything. Because what I'm worried about is when it comes in and the shit hits the fan, we're going to be backlogs and we've got to scramble around to find more. But the worst thing that can happen tonight is we go down, yeah?
Oh, no, it's not an option.
So we got our prawn cocktail mixed up, have we?
No, we don't.
Mate, we need to get onto that now.
All right, maybe Simon, you can do that.
It's not going to be long before they're in, yeah, boys?
Yeah.
I'm a little bit worried. Like, James is so used to opening boxes and getting everything ready. You need a little bit of something in your step, a little bit of pep in the step, and we haven't got that yet.
That's my car key. I'll put that.
I'm worried. If we don't get this right, if we don't get it right tonight, see him behind me? He's got all over. He's going to tell me I got it wrong. Yeah? So watch it.
Hello, welcome to Corrigan's Cove.
Thank you.
This is it, make or break. The alfresco area is filling up with hungry punters checking out their new seafood local.
Hey, mate, how are you? But it's good to have the locals in, and if they do it well on your doorstep, if they don't do it well, so there's a lot of suppliers coming tonight. They know good food, they know their product, they expect the highest quality, so if the guys mess it up, there's no second chance. All right, boys, first diners are here. Oi, where is everyone?
You're going for a smoke break.
What? Get him, will you? Lunch night, most important night, and there's no one in the kitchen. Smoke. Like, how much more do I need to do?
Karma's gonna get us, guys.
Boys, we got people in. I wouldn't be on smoke breaks, huh?
Yeah, well, it's over now.
Well, you know what I mean? Are we ready to go? Table's not clean?
Yep, well.
Like, get some spray, disinfect everything, wash the oyster knives. James, you got to drive this kitchen tonight, yeah?
Yeah,
right?
I know. Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Because we're not off to a good start if we're all standing in the laneway, are we?
Could we please try the blinis?
Lovely, and that was all for now?
Yes, please.
Perfect,
Thank you.
Okay, guys, order in. First order of the night.
Let's push, call the order out. Everyone, yes, James, yes, chef, yeah?
Yep. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Beautiful, mate. Beautiful. Well done.
So I have the 2 serves of the bellinis for you lovely ladies.
Thank you.
It's getting busier and busier,
Need to pick up the pace, boys.
and working with fresh ingredients is upping the pressure.
Yeah, how many prawns are you putting on that?
Not sure.
You just got to keep going till you run out. That's enough. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Tush, tush, tush.
The inexperience of the kitchen staff is starting to show.
Here we go. How you going, guys?
There's 14 of us.
Yep, so 14, table of 14, tables inside. No worries.
This is the iceberg that's going to hit the ship. It's the table of 14. If we don't get this right, this could send the whole joint down, yeah? This is... Even I'm worried for this one. You've got your big table coming in now. Make sure you've enough potatoes hot that they're ready to go.
Yep, the
Got your stock, top that up, yeah?
Yep.
Make sure you've enough of everything, yeah?
And were you ready to order? Yes.
I've had the cuttlefish.
Lovely.
Cuttlefish, I was going to have it as a main.
Oh, yeah.
As a main?
Yeah. I'll have a dozen of the steamed oysters. Yep. And I'll have the cuttlefish.
Okay, this is the big order.
So is it 5 cuttlefish all up?
Have you got enough potatoes cooked?
Yes, I do, yes.
Are you sure? Is that all you got?
Is there any more potatoes over here? No.
Not that I know of.
I thought we...
The cuttlefish is supposed to come with sauté potatoes.
I said there's not enough potatoes. You're going to run out. Now we're deep in the shit service. It's no time to be fixing problems.
OK, so we're going to run out of potatoes for sure. Unfortunately, I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do, mate. What are we going to do?
If they go down now, the restaurant's fresh new reputation will be in the gutter.
That's something like you do instead of being in the laneway having a durry, work out the list of how many we're gonna do. Oh, I know.
I'm relaunching Corrigan's reputation as the place to go for fresh seafood in Bateman's Bay.
Push, that's it.
OK, good.
But a table of 14 has cut out head chef James. His smoke outbreak with his team means they haven't prepped enough sauté potatoes, a key ingredient for the cuttlefish dish.
So is it 5 cuttlefish?
The house is full of locals and influential fish suppliers.
Have we any potatoes in the house?
I don't think so.
And if word gets out we can't deliver what we promise,
Yeah.
Corrigan's reputation is sunk.
Well, the cuttlefish is gone, I think.
Come on, bro. He's already portioned the cuttlefish up, James.
All right, no, but there's no potatoes left to do.
Well, we've got all this fish that's fresh.
Okay.
We don't want it to go off.
I need to sort this out fast.
I'll go to the fridge. I'll find another garnish. Just tell them the cuttlefish potatoes may change, but there will be cuttlefish.
OK, sweet.
Right, back in a minute. What are we doing? What are we doing? What can we do? There's not a lot of fresh to work with. Look at that. Might do a little mushroom spinach number. Is the grill clear? Try that on. Mushroom, comfy garlic, herbs, cuttlefish last minute.
Yep, no worries.
So just tell them we'll change it to a mushroom garnish. Okay. Rather than take the cuttlefish off the menu, change it. That way we can still sell it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's about spinning on a dime, mate. Something goes wrong, fix it. They haven't learnt that yet. Get those mushrooms in that bowl now. Mix the comfy garlic through the mushroom. Lemon juice. Get about 6 lemons on that, yeah?
Yep.
Try it into here, yeah, James? Yep. Get it in the mushroom.
Yep. Oh, very nice, Chef.
Are we ready? Mushroom cuttlefish. Table of 14's gone out. It was a bit hairy at one stage. We survived. We got through it.
Got the cuttlefish.
Yes, please.
Another cuttlefish there, lady in the black.
Another cuttlefish?
Just him.
Flathead was lovely, cooked to perfection.
I definitely loved it, yeah, 100%.
Really love the oysters shucked. The flavours in the oyster are contained. So that's a really nice surprise, even for us here locally who, you know, eat oysters all the time. I mean, Bateman's Bay is renowned for oysters.
Having been a fisherman all my life and producing fish and bringing it in for people and to see it served up like it was and taste as good as it is, fantastic.
Good feedback from all the locals and the fishing people around town who enjoyed the fish, and that's the main thing.
I'm all right, mate. I'm a bit tired, to be honest. Been a bit of a daze. I would like to come and have a chat on Tuesday, you know what I mean? Or Wednesday, whatever it is. Yeah.
I see you talking to the suppliers.
Yes, yeah.
Are you sorting stuff out for next week?
I am, actually.
There you go.
Yeah.
What are you sorting out?
Tuesday, 11 o'clock, we're going to discuss fresh options.
There's only fresh options.
They talked to me about...
There's only fresh options.
I get it.
It's like a Jedi. You don't use frozen anymore.
Frozen's gone, yeah.
There you go.
Gone.
Okay, boys, so what we need, 2 steaks, medium wells.
So listen to that.
Crush here.
James starting running the kitchen. He's taking over. He's getting a bit of the old mojo back.
3 medium rare. You little beauty.
You can hear it because he's not downbeaten anymore. When I first got here, he was like, now he's talking.
5 minutes before they're ready, smash them down, and then just the cafe butter on top. So simple, nice.
So we had a room full of locals, a room full of people who supply fish. They were all happy. Kitchen did really well. It was busy.
It did.
We kept up. Mate, the floor did really well.
Yeah,
guys, they were on fire. Do we feel like we're back at a good track now?
I do.
I feel really good about it.
I do, actually, yeah.
Also, he's going to be doing the menus.
Yep.
Doing the costings.
Yep.
Running the kitchen, yeah? Yeah?
Of course, yeah. Good.
And while he's doing that, he's going to get paid a wage.
Yes, salary.
Yeah, salary.
Yep.
Right? You're going to earn that salary.
Yeah.
You're going to prove him.
Of
yeah?
course.
Don't make me look like an idiot.
No.
So we're not going to slip back into the old ways once I go out the door, are we?
No, definitely not. That's the last place we want to go.
100%.
And unfortunately, I have to go, guys.
We will shed a tear, mate. But thank you.
I'm sure a tear of joy from you.
No, definitely will. Appreciate it.
Hey, you look after yourself, right?
Yeah,
Look after you. Keep it up, right?
Will do, mate.
See you later, guys. Bye.
See ya.
Bye. Corrigans is finally on track to being a fresh food destination. All that needs to happen now is for Andrew to tell the truth, stick to his promises, and hold them. Because if he doesn't, we're in for a deep frozen disaster, and you know what? Bateman's Bay deserves better. That's pretty wrong.
You can't please every customer.
You might as well be eating styrofoam.
You listen to him, you don't listen to me.
Bread's not cooked.
I know it's cooked.
Take cover. Because a storm's cooking.
I really need Colin's help.
Do you trust your chef?
No.
Ask me whose fault?
Whose fault?
Her fault.
We're talking about survival. Do you want us to shut down?
New Kitchen Nightmares. Tuesday on 7 and 7+.